SteelerNation, we are back again. You guys have been enjoying these short updates, so I'm going to try to keep them coming. This one is a lot earlier in the day. It is actually right now, if I look at the clock, it's 11:50 a.m. Eastern time. But I got a couple little things to talk about, and if something else breaks later on in the day, maybe I'll come back. Tomorrow, maybe not so much. I'll be a little more busier during the day, so I might not be able to give the update tomorrow if something happens, but we're here now. So really quick, I just want to talk about two things. First and foremost, we've got to talk about the Cleveland Browns. Listen, no disrespect to Cleveland, but I've got to laugh. As of now, reports are that the Deshaun Watson camp has notified Cleveland that they are out of the running. And if we all know, Baker Mayfield has already put out I don't know what you want to call it, his, thank you to the fan base. Clearly he was made aware of that Cleveland is looking to move on, and now they're out of the running and out of the race with Deshaun Watson. So how crazy is that going to be in that organization? Now you got to look that man in his face, or now maybe you're forced to do something in the draft. I don't know, but that is hilarious. And I just figured, listen, all in good humor. A division foe, you got to laugh at what's going on over there. That's a little bit crazy. All right. Second thing, and the most important thing, the Joe Schobert release is official. Word has come out already, and earlier today, a little while ago, it was mentioned that they have moved on from Joe Schobert, and we pretty much knew that was going to happen, understanding that, Miles Jack was signed. Obviously, we knew what was going to happen there. But it is now official, and the Steelers are actually able to save a little over $7 million in cap. Listen, man, they still got cap space. So the question is, what else do you guys expect them to do? Do you think they're done in free agency? I mean, again, we're only technically a day and a half into it. But what else do you expect the Steelers to do? What else would you guys like to see them do, being that they still have money? And then listen, I know I'm going to address the elephant in the room. The Tyrann Mathieu. I don't know, guys. I don't know if the Steelers are going to reach that far because he's not going to be cheap. Can the Steelers afford him? Sure. The way they structure contracts and things of that nature, they have the money to do so. However, is it advantageous for them to do so? We all know the Steelers, generally don't go outside or beyond 30 years of age with defensive players. Tyrann Mathieu will turn 30 this year. So again, you got to ask yourself, do you want to put that type of investment? I mean, if you get him for a couple years, cool. But again, if you only do a 2-year or so contract, that's going to cost you a little bit. It's not going to be cheap. And Mathieu can still play. The Honey Badger can still play. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying, I don't know if the Steelers, looking at all of these other contracts and what they've done, I don't know if you put such a huge investment into Tyrann Mathieu, considering that you still want to try to do something with Minkah Fitzpatrick. You understand what I'm saying? So that is going to be very interesting to see what happens there. Again, you want to re-sign Minkah Fitzpatrick. You want to see if you can get an extension done. Art Rooney II already mentioned that earlier. So I expect him to do that. And honestly, man, maybe Terrell Edmonds, maybe his market isn't as high as he would want it to be. We've already been told that he's probably going to test free agency. Obviously, he's doing that since he hasn't been re-signed, and he wasn't re-signed before free agency started. So maybe you get him back, and I'm cool with that. I don't want to overspend for any of these players. I think the Steelers have done a great job so far, and I'm very curious to see where they go because, again, understanding that Edmonds is on the market, we definitely have to do something at safety. I'm just not sure you spend that type of money for Mathieu. Now, if we do it, I'm going to be ecstatic because the defense would be pretty crazy. Him and Minkah together. I'm just saying, when you consider Minkah Fitzpatrick and wanting to get a deal done with him, I just don't think you spend that much money on another safety that's definitely going to, be more of a high value, high cost to you. So we'll see what happens there. But that's just the quick updates I got for today, guys. Again, you guys have shown that you like these videos, so I'm just trying my best to produce more and more content for you guys, and I appreciate you all for supporting. So with that being said, if you haven't already, make sure hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and cut on your notifications. All right, until next time, catch you in the next one. Peace.